Hi, Giddy. My name's Lindsay. I'm a member at the same church as Anna and Viddy, and I'm also a member of your newly formed fan club. As you will now be aware, I'm sure, Anna and Viddy obviously shared your story with us at church, and I thought it would probably be helpful for me to send you a little video just introducing myself because you and I now have a certain amount in common because I have been a wheelchair user now since I was 5 years old. I was born with a condition called cerebral palsy, which means that I use a wheelchair pretty much 24/7 in order to live an independent life. I got my first power wheelchair at the age of 7 years old, and I now have a job. I've been working for the last 6 years, and I have my own house, and I live on my own with my three cats, who may at some point make an appearance in this video because they are lurking. And I just wanted to take some time to share some of my own personal experiences, both as growing up with a wheelchair and my more newer experiences as being an adult and navigating my way through adult life in a wheelchair. I hope that you will find my advice useful. Maybe you might find it of some comfort. Maybe you'll think, what is she going on about? So bear with me because I will probably lose my train of thought at times, or I'll come up with an idea of something that I should probably mention to you. But hopefully, some of what I tell you today will be useful for you in some way. So, one of the main things that you will probably notice is that people will stare. Let them. Don't let it bother you. If you spent time worrying about every person that stares, there wouldn't be enough hours in the day. Don't let it get to you, because a lot of the time people are staring because they don't know what to say. Sometimes people are just staring because they are ignorant. That is unfortunately the way of it. But don't let these things get to you. You may find that people will treat you as if you're invisible. That's something that still annoys me, especially when I go to shops. But rise above it. Because again, if you were to let that bother you all the time, you would never get anywhere. Adult life has certainly been a bit of a challenge at times, but the best advice I could give you is to just find what works for you. I do things in ways that maybe people might find are a little bit odd or a little bit. Hello, Levi. What would you like, Levi? Come. Come out of the way, please. Levi. Please excuse my cat. That is Levi. One. What is it? What? Oh, the treats up here, is there? Right, but give you one, will you go away? Thank you. Right, on you go. Taste. Come on. This way. This way. That's it. Sorry about that. Now, where was I? Adult life in a wheelchair Oh, Levi, is it these you want? Come on. Come on, over here. You're a menace. Right, pest. Come on. Just what you wanted, a cat's bum in your face. Yeah, adult life. It can be a challenge. I was unfortunate enough that I didn't live with a family that were very supportive. I was always told that no, you wouldn't be able to do that. Don't be silly. You couldn't live on your own. You couldn't do this. You couldn't do that. Don't let people do that to you. Don't allow people to think that you are not capable, because the only way that you are going to find out whether you can do something is to try and do it. Sure, you might do it and it might not go so well, but it might. You never know. And the only way that you know is to give it a go. There might be ways of doing things that aren't the way that everybody else will do it, but if it works for you and it gets you the results that you need, then there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And now I realise I am rambling a bit. I apologise. I've been put off well and truly by the cat. I guess the best advice I could give you is there are going to be days where it is going to be hard. There are going to be days where you're not going to know how you're going to get through it. But you do. And it's normal to have days where it feels really hard. It's normal to have days where you struggle. Levi, do you mind? I'm trying to do something really important here. Cats. Get cats, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Oh, some days it's anything but fun. But yeah, there are going to be days where it's going to be hard. You're human. Sometimes we struggle. But life is only what you make it. People always ask me how come my outlook on life is so positive? How come I get myself out there and I work a job, I have a house, I do all the things that I do? And the way I saw it growing up was I had really two options. I could either sit at home and I could sit and cry and feel sorry for myself, or I could get myself up and get out there and live my life, because whether I liked it or not, this was the way that life was for me. And I decided that, yeah, that was the way I was going to do it, because life is only what you make it. And yeah, neither of us have ended up in very good situations. I completely empathise with you because I have never had my mobility. So, as far as I'm concerned, I can't miss something that I've never had. But I could understand that it must be really hard for you to have gone from being mobile to now not being. But unfortunately, life has dealt a very difficult card, and it's all up to you now how you choose to go about things. There is nothing to stop you having a completely normal life. I have carers come in on a daily basis to help me because I need help to get in and out of my bed. I need help to get washed and dressed. But I only have carers come to visit me twice a day. They come in the morning to help me get out of bed and to get washed and dressed. And then that's it. I don't see them again until the evening before it's time for me to go to bed. There are things to make life easier for you. I am still discovering a lot of those things myself because there are a lot of things to help that I didn't realise were out there, and I'm only now realising now that I have my own home and I have a normal adult life, because my family were very restrictive. I was not allowed to do the same things as normal people. I was treated differently as much as they would try and say that they didn't treat me differently. Yeah, well, they most definitely did. But now that I am out and on my own and independent, I'm discovering lots of new things that I didn't know existed. Things to help me around the house, and I'm adapting the way that I do things to make things a little bit easier for me. You will also discover a lot of these things along your journey, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's a journey. It's a journey from the old way of life to the new way of life, I suppose. And it is going to be a learning curve. There's going to be bumps in the road, but there is absolutely nothing to stop you enjoying yourself along the way either. I've certainly enjoyed myself so far in my journey in life. Chloe, who is also a member of our congregation, has been by my side through a lot of those journeys. We have been to many concerts and we've done many different things. We've got lots of memories. So there really is nothing to stop you. It's just a case of maintaining your positive attitude and thinking that, yeah, I can do that. And even if I'm not sure I can do it, I'm going to give it a try anyway. Because at the end of the day, the worst that can happen is that, yeah, maybe it doesn't work out. Well, that's okay, you can try it again, just do things a little bit differently. Certainly, you've a lot to experience and a lot of new things to discover. I can imagine it's going to be quite nerve-wracking for you. I can imagine you will be quite nervous about the things that you might experience in the future. But I would also say that you should really be quite excited because it is a whole new way of life, essentially. There's lots of new things to experience that you might never have thought of experiencing before. I have certainly found that once I had left my family and moved out on my own, I've experienced a lot more without the restrictions that I've had. Now, I'm definitely aware that I'm rambling now because I am starting to run out of things to say. However, I am going to make a point to leave my contact details with Anna and Giddy, and should you wish to get in touch with me, maybe not at the moment, but maybe in the future, you are more than welcome to do that, and I'm more than welcome to provide any advice or support or anything that I could help you with. I'm more than happy to do so, and I'm quite sure the cats will be more than happy to make yet another appearance. Bless them. But I just wanted to wish you all the best of luck, and I look forward to hearing of updates from Anna and Giddy as to how you're doing. And I want you to maintain the positive attitude that you have at the moment, because that is certainly going to be helpful to you. Continue as you are. Keep being strong. Oh, and Ruben wants to say hello now. Really, Ruben? Hi. Hi. Ruben, out the way. You too could have cats if you so wish. I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, stay strong, stay positive. The days might seem dark at times, but remember, there's always a new day ahead. You might have a bad day one day, but you don't know what the next day holds. I have to remind myself that on quite a lot of occasions, because it can be stressful. Being an adult in itself is stressful, but being an adult with less capabilities, for lack of a better phrase, can be quite daunting. But don't let things weigh you down. If ever you feel things are becoming a little bit too much, speak to someone. That is why I'm going to make a point of leaving my contact details, so that you know that if there does come a time where you do feel things are a little bit more difficult, I am there for you to speak to if you want. I will certainly do my best to try and keep in touch, and I will continue to send videos, and perhaps I can maybe show you some of the things that I have at home that I use to help me. If you have any questions or anything that you'd like to ask me, feel free to get Anna and Giddy to pass any questions or anything that you'd like to know on to me, and I will certainly do what I can to answer any queries or questions that you have. But again, I just want to wish you all the best and hope that this has been useful and that I haven't just rambled on for the last 20 minutes now. So just want to let you know that we are all thinking about you, we are all praying for you, and we hope that you start recovering more soon and that things continue to progress well for you. So for now, that's it from me, and hopefully that's it from this lot as well, because that's made for an interesting video. But goodbye for now, and I will hopefully send you another message again soon. Bye.